settling, grounding, resting, with breath as support. So starting by placing the body in a posture that's going to support your practice today, a posture that supports you being alert and at ease. And bringing to mind your intention for this practice. And that might be an intention to be alert or to be present in a kindly way. And reflecting on your motivation. For what brought you here to do this practice today at this time? That motivation might be about any benefit that you or others might gain from this mindfulness practice. And then focusing in a relaxed way on your breath. Perhaps just noticing where your breath enters and leaves your body. Breathing in a little more deeply than normal and gently releasing the breath. And as we are beginning to settle the mind, just regulating the breath in whatever way works for you. Just so that the in-breath and the out-breath are roughly the same length. And that might be counting the breath in and out, or that might be saying a phrase such as, I know I'm breathing in, I know I'm breathing out. And you might notice as you're doing this that thoughts pop into your mind. That's okay, we're not trying to get rid of thoughts, just noticing the thoughts that pop in, or noticing that you might be involved in thinking about those thoughts. And just noticing with some curiosity where your mind went, and coming back to breathing and counting or saying the phrase. So all you're really doing just now is breathing and counting or saying the phrase. Noticing when thoughts come up and your mind might turn towards them and get involved in thinking, and gently and kindly, without any judgment on self, coming back to the breath. You might notice that your mind's very busy with thoughts and thinking, or you might notice that your mind is not so busy with thoughts and thinking. It's just noticing with curiosity, and each time you notice coming back to your breath in and your breath out. This is totally normal. What we're noticing is what's happening while it's happening, without any preference. There's no right or wrong way to be breathing and counting, to be settling the mind. I'm just beginning now to focus a little more on the out-breath and noticing what's going on in the body as we let go of the breath. Noticing the body releasing and letting go of the breath, the tendency to relax the muscles within the diaphragm as we release and let go of the breath. And may the body, as it releases and let go of the breath, may our mind let go of involvement with thinking. And letting go of counting and just letting the breath go back to its natural rhythm. And you might have noticed, as you focused on your out-breath, that your centre of gravity drops more fully into your body. You might become aware of your body feeling a bit heavy. And this is bringing us into the grounding phase. Becoming aware of the weight of your body on the ground and noticing the contact points between your body and what you're sitting on. Noticing the weight of your seat bones and the connection between your seat bones and what you're sitting on. And between your feet and the ground. Noticing the pressure of your body on the chair or your feet on the ground, and noticing that the chair and the ground are supporting your body unconditionally. And your mind is resting in your body just as your body rests on the ground. And perhaps now noticing the whole body. From your head right down to your toes, and from your toes all the way up to your head. Noticing your feet and any sensations that you might notice within your feet. That might be warm or cold, it might be discomfort, it might just be tight shoes. Just noticing any sensations in your feet. No need to change them, just noticing them just now. And scanning up through the body from your feet, your legs, and just opening up to any sensations that you notice within your body. Coming up to your seat bones, your pelvic area, your torso, your abdomen, your chest. Noticing any sensations. Your shoulders, your arms, your hands, your neck, and your head. And then noticing the space around your body. That your body is resting in contact with the ground, surrounded by space. And that brings us into the phase of resting. Mind resting in the body as the body rests on the ground. And just being with your experience of yourself as it arises, without any need to change it in any way. There's no need to be doing anything or changing anything, and you might notice subtle attitudes of striving or trying. And notice with some curiosity these attitudes and coming back to this body resting in this moment, aware of whatever is arising through your senses without the need to think or react in any way. Feeling sensations in the body, noticing thoughts without any involvement with thinking. Being in touch with emotions and aware of any sounds occurring in the space around you. And if you notice yourself reacting, and just being with that reaction, allowing the mind to be open, alert, and at rest. And when you notice that you've become engaged in thinking, there's nothing wrong in becoming engaged with thinking, just noticing with curiosity where the mind has gone and gently refocusing your attention on your breathing, noticing your breath moving in and through and out of your body. Noticing the flow of breath in your body and your body moving with your breath. You might notice your breath raising your rib cage and expanding your belly, and as you breathe out, your rib cage falling and your belly falling. And coming back to rest again, with nowhere to go and nothing to do, just resting in the awareness of what's going on in this moment. In your body, thoughts passing through, and emotions. No need to change anything. And when you notice again your attention's drifted off into thinking, coming back to the sensations of the breath. Noticing the flow of breath in your body, and your body moving with your breath. There's no need to change or control it in any way, just allowing breathing to happen in its own natural rhythm, and noticing that rhythm within your body. Like your attention is resting, like a feather on a river, very gently, resting on your breath. And each time your mind wanders, and you recognise that, kindly and gently bring yourself back to breathing. This is the core of the practice. A kindly acceptance towards yourself and your experience. Resting gently on the breath, noticing when you become involved with thinking, and gently coming back, kindly, without judgment, to the breath. Doesn't matter how many times you notice you've become involved with thinking and come back to the breath. That's the practice. That's you being mindful. You might notice with curiosity the mind going to the future and planning, or going to the past, judging, evaluating. As soon as you notice the mind is no longer with the breath, then you can see that you have noticed, that you've woken up, that you're aware, knowing what's happening while it's happening. And this is a moment of mindfulness. No need to judge. Simply acknowledge the fact you've been thinking and gently bring your attention back to your breath again and again. And as we come towards the end of this practice, just reflecting on a dedication, that any benefit that you may have gained from taking part in this practice go with you from this time and benefit you in your life and benefit those around you.